Hey guys, it's Vio and welcome back to the channel. It doesn't matter if you play CSGO or not, you know about the skins, from the infamous P250 Sand Dune to the basic Dragon Lore. Now, what if I told you there were really rare skins worth millions of dollars deleted and gone forever? Now, before this video starts, there is a giveaway I'm hosting right now for this StatTrak P250 Wingshot. All you have to do is sub to the channel and say hey in my Discord linked below. Good luck. To introduce the first way skins can be deleted, I will need to explain how trade-offs work. A lot of you probably already know this, but here we go anyway. Basically, if you take 10 skins with a rarity below and place them in a contract, you get one skin of the above rarity. This means if you take 10 classified skins, you will in return get one covert skin. And no, you can't take 10 covert skins and get a gold. However, there are two other factors that play in the trade-off contract, those being collections and floats. Firstly, the main influence of the skin you get is from the collection or collections you have placed in the contract and how many possible outcomes there are for that higher rarity for the collection. There are quite a few skins that only have one outcome above them. These are known as fillers. Some examples of fillers are the SSG Acid Fade, the Desert Eagle Urban Rubble, and the PP Bison Brass. These are great skins to use in the trade-up due to them having a lower chance of hitting the rarity above. This means that if you add a more valuable skin that has more options above it, you have a higher chance of hitting it, and therefore hopefully making a profit. The next factor of the trade-offs is the floats. By using, for example, what I listed as a filler before, the Acid Fade, which only has low floats available, it can heavily influence the float of the final outcome, but this also depends on the float range of the final outcome. Now, back to how skins get lost. Well, when these trade-ups occur, what actually happens to those 10 skins? Simply put it, they're gone forever, deleted from the game. However, very confusingly, stay on float DB, which means if a number 1 skin was to be used in a trade-up, it would stay number 1, but never actually be in someone's inventory. So, if we take a look at some low float skins that are very valuable, like this number 1 P90 Cold Blooded, with a 0.000036 float value, it links to Sparkle's inventory, but it's not actually there. So where did it go? Well, he actually used it within a trade-up, which means that this gun will stay on FloatDB as number 1, but never be used in-game again, unless, of course, a new number 1 is unboxed or traded up to. The reason why he used this number 1 skin is due to its low float, which allowed him to use it as a filler. The P90 Cold Blooded is part of the Arm Steel Tube collection, and the reason he used it is due to it only having the blood in the water above it. So by doing so, he has a low float outcome with less chance of hitting a bad output. However, this was not the case, and the trade-up still landed on the blood in the water, and in turn, the number 1 was deleted for basically nothing. Now, that's just one example of a number 1 being deleted, and this has happened so many times with trade-up contracts. Another way that skins can be deleted is if an account that holds a valuable skin or skins is VAC banned. If a player is VAC banned, this will mean they no longer have access to the CSGO store or be able to make trades for CSGO items, meaning that those items are pretty much worthless and in my mind, deleted. An example of a VAC banned inventory is this guy's inventory worth 40,000 Australian dollars. It has skins like this crazy Hot Rod, with 4 Team Dignitas Katowice 2014 holos, which is just ridiculous, this 4x mixed holo Deagle Blaze, which is just so extremely rare, and this clean 4x Clock Fade, as well as this 4x Asimov. All of these skins are just crazy rare, and the sad part about it is that the account is VAC banned. So basically these items can never be traded or sold, which makes the 40k evaluation go down to 0. Another way that items can be lost and not deleted is through inactive accounts. These are accounts where the player has played in like 2014 and opened some catos for practically cents and then never touched the game. The last example of deleted skins is to do with bans as well. Basically, Valve and a bunch of gambling sites kept fighting with each other and still do. Valve would ban the bot accounts of the sites, and then the sites would simply create new bots to keep their businesses running. In turn, this led to a bunch, and I mean thousands, of skins being locked in trade-banned gambling bots, and to emphasize, there have been thousands of trade bots banned over the past years, in many ban waves. and kind of helps with the inflated price that many rare items have due to there being a lower supply of them. Anyways guys, that wraps up this video. If you did enjoy, please hit that subscribe button and join the Discord.